to Soul Focus TV. My name is Caitlyn and this is Snacks and Skates. This is another episode and we are going to be making blueberry crumb bars today. I thought it would be a great recipe for the kids at home, a nice little snack for them. I know it's been kind of a struggle to figure out, breakfast, lunch, and dinner all week for a whole family, so hopefully this will help a little bit. For our blueberry crumb bars. What you have to make first is the crust that you're also going to be using as the crumble on top. So I have looked at a bunch of different recipes and kind of taken out and tried to substitute a little bit of a healthier alternative. So first what we're going to do is we're going to start with the oats and oat flour. So I took a cup of oats and I ground it up in a food processor, and then I also put another cup of just regular oats as well. Next we are going to add in some cooked quinoa. I already cooked and cooled it. Quinoa is super great to add into your diet, and you can also it's very easy to use for all sorts of different recipes. So we're going to add that in. And then I also made a flax meal mixture with just flax meal and water. You can use this as a substitute for eggs sometimes. You do about 1 part flax meal to 2 or 3 part water, and then you put it in the fridge for 15 minutes and you make sure that you stir it really well. Next, I'm going to add in our melted coconut oil. That's just 1/4 cup. And also 1/4 cup of coconut sugar. I'm going to mix this all up in the bowl. So I'm going to combine this, and I already made our blueberry jam that we're going to put in the middle. So what I did with that was I had 2 cups of frozen blueberries that I thawed out, and then I put in the food processor. I mixed that in with lemon juice and chia seeds. The chia seeds are going to be what helps thicken it up into more of a jam. I really didn't want to have to use cornstarch or anything like that in here, so that's why I decided to use the chia seeds. You can also cook it down on the stove if you wanted it a little bit of a thicker consistency. So I just jarred that up. I didn't cook it down because, I think it'll be fine with just the chia seeds and it cooking in the oven and everything. It'll all come and form together. So, all right. So I have a 9x8 pan here. I'm going to put about 2/3 of the mixture in here. The other third we're going to save to crumble on top later. So press this all in. pressed it all in. I'm going to add it into the oven. The oven has been set for 350. I'm going to do about 10 minutes and then we'll go from there. So it's been about 20 minutes in the oven for the crust. I had to put it in a little bit longer since it is a thicker layer. And now I am going to add in the blueberry jam. So this part is completely up to you. You can use any type of fruit. You can put, you know, a thick layer. You can do a really thin layer. Whatever you prefer. And then once we are done with adding in the jam, we're going to put the layer of crumb on top and we'll put it in the oven again. There's a little bit of juice at the bottom of this that I'm going to try and strain out. I don't want to get that extra moisture in here. Alright. And then to the crumble for the top, I'm going to add a little salt in it. So I have my sea salt here. Give it a little extra flavor. And with these types of ingredients, you really want to make sure that you're looking at everything that's labeled on the package. For oatmeal specifically, you really want to try and get good reputable brands. If you can do organic, that would be best. And always remember that the quicker something cooks, the more preservatives or the more chemicals are probably in it. Especially grains, like, you know, rice shouldn't take a minute in the microwave to make. So make sure that you are looking at your labels and you're taking that extra time to properly prepare you know, your rice and your oatmeals and different grains. All right. Let's see if it's cool enough. Yeah, it's cool enough now. So this is the end result. I'm going to put this in the oven and I'll see you soon. I took them out of the oven, I let them cool for a little bit, and I cut it into little bars. I did forget to mention before to make sure that you are greasing your pan. So earlier I had put coconut oil on the pan, so make sure you're doing that as well so they don't stick. I let them cool for a little bit, cut them up, and I'm gonna serve them to my family now. So enjoy and we'll see you next week.